Mount SAC striking first courtesy of a 5-yard run from their handy-dandy running back, Omar Tolbert. Now Alberto Villarreal set to kick it off for Mount SAC. Let's see if they go with the pooch kick again. They do. Of course they do. It's caught at the 25-yard line by Alec Dana when he gets to the 33-yard line. So, for whatever reason, the pooch kick there. And the Panthers will start at their own 33, trailing 7-0.
We'll see if the defense is waking up, so to speak, here after the offense finished a job there on that turnover, capitalizing, getting the first points on the board, maybe kind of revitalizing here. And it wasn't only the defense that kind of started a little flat for Mount SAC, but also the offense. And we'll see if the Mounties defense can continue to contain this Chaffey's offense.
Chaffey, they'll start at their own 31. 2 receivers set for the Panthers. The lone back is Birdsong. Quarterback, once again, is Plant. Rolls out to his right. Now he's going to step up and run. Gets across the 35, and he's taken down at the 36. They'll pick up a 5 on first down for Levi Plant. I'm interested to know if we will see Dimitri Morales, who split time with Plant last week at the quarterback position.
Well, I don't know the exact scenario over there at Chaffey with the quarterback playing time, but they did split, like you said, games 2 and 3. So we'll see, if he decides to come into this game as well.
2nd and 5, passes batted down at the line of scrimmage and nearly intercepted. Mount SAC coming up big on the defensive side of the football once again. It'll force the Panthers. It'll force a 3rd and 6 for Chaffey.
That was Tuisimoa Magalea, a linebacker 6'3", 230 out of Olympia, Washington, who had something gift wrapped there. Unfortunately, it went right off his fingertips and dropped to the turf.
And Chaffey take advantage. Ball rests on their own 36. They trail 7-0 under 5 minutes to go opening quarter. Plant, pressure, throws. It's caught. It's Wimberly across midfield. Gets inside the 45, and he's down to the 43 of the Mounties.
Well, Mount SAC just brought the blitz on that last play there, Chris, and that left some nice open lanes for the receivers. Barry on the tackle to stop any more progress.
1st and 10, Chaffey. Snap is back to Plant. A handoff, Birdsong. Gets inside the 40 and down to the 39. This is good. The Mounties defense finally getting tested.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like this. I like it. I want to see how it's going to be in conference play. Yes, those are also important games in non-conference, but you mentioned this is the first non-conference game of the season.
With the big matchup at Long Beach next week.
Ooh, I cannot wait for that.
Plant this time going to take a shot towards the far side of the field, but that time it's incomplete. Once again, he's going for Wimberly, Marquise Wimberly, the freshman out of Upland High School in Rancho Cucamonga. Overshot him that time, and it'll be 3rd down and 7 to go. Ball on the Mount SAC 40. But Marquise Wimberly so far having his way with this secondary of the Mounties early on.
Well, yeah, and that last incomplete pass was so close. That was nearly caught for a huge gain and pickup for the Chaffey offense. And we'll see what happens here on this next play.
3rd and 7. Looks like Chaffey needs a first down here, but before that happens, a flag flies in, and this is going to be a false start penalty against the Panthers and make what would have been a 3rd and 7, a 3rd and 12.
On the offense, number 1. 5-yard penalty. First down.
So 3rd and 12 awaits Chaffey College, and if I'm Mount SAC, I'm looking at Marquise Wimberly here. Levi Plant, so far, 4 for 9 passing for 58 yards. Wimberly lines up to the near side of the field. It's a 4-receiver set for the Panthers on 3rd and 12. The lone back, once again, Nick Birdsong. Snap is back. Plant going to pass to the Birdsong out of the backfield. Has room, gets inside the 40, inside the 35, and he picks up a Chaffey College first down all the way down to the Mountie 30-yard line.
And that was a huge play by Birdsong, and really just lowering shoulders right there before he stepped out of bounds, making contact with the Mount SAC defense. So Birdsong is here to play. We'll see if the Mounties are up to task here.
Birdsong, just a freshman in his fourth collegiate game, having his way so far with the Mounties. 1st and 10, Chaffey College at the Mountie 30. Handoff, Birdsong gets down to the 28.
Slant hands off to Birdsong, number 3. On the tackle, number 94.
Last week, Aaron Stanton had a couple of big runs against the Mountie defense, but so far, I'm a little bit more impressed with this Birdsong kid.
Well, you got to remember, although they played a fantastic game defensively, they did give up a lot of yards on the ground, 224 to be exact, for the Mounties. But we'll see if they can make some adjustments here and kind of fine-tune their defense.
Snap is back on a 2nd and 8. Plant pressure, throws over the middle. Who else but Wimberly gets it, gets down inside the 15-yard line, and it's going to be marked down at the 12. Marquise Wimberly, once again, and the Panthers are in the red zone. Quickly moving is that no-huddle spread offense of the Panthers. They have it at the Mountie 12. Snap is back, handoff. Birdsong gets inside the 10, down to the 8.
Slant handoff to Birdsong, number 3.
You talked about the 200-plus yards allowed by the Mountie defense on the ground last week. The biggest thing for them, they were able to hold once the opposition got into the red zone. Can they do it again here?
Well, we'll see. This has yet to be untold here at Hilmer Lodge, and we'll see if this defense can hold, like you said. They are inside the 10-yard line.
2:35 left to go, opening quarter, 7-0 Mounties. But the Panthers knocking on the door. On a 2nd and 6, Plant going to take a shot towards the end zone, and it's batted down incomplete.
That was nearly picked off there by the Mount Sac defense. Great play by the DB. That is Brian again on the coverage. So nice heads-up play by them. Nearly had a pick after their receiver slipped and fell.
Joseph Bryant. He's been huge for that Mountie defense so far this season. He's been big in the special teams game as well. Here's a critical 3rd and 7 for Chaffey College. Ball in the Mountie 9. 3 receiver set. Back to pass, Plant. Dumps it off for Birdsong, and Birdsong is taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Last time on 3rd down, the screen pass to Nick Birdsong worked, but this time the Mounties were all over it. And once again, Chaffey, they're going to elect to send out the field goal unit. Their first attempt was blocked.
Well, guess who that was knocking on the door? That was C.D. Tama Avena for his 4th disrupted tackle on that play. But, you know, he brings such a dynamic to this defense. He continues to alter plays, and that proves to be so on that last play there.
This is a chip shot from 23 yards out. Has the distance, of course, and it is good. And Chaffey, they get on the scoreboard. 7-3 our score. The Mounties lead with 2:01 left to go in the opening quarter. And Rigoberto Luna knocks it through the uprights from 23 yards out. And Chaffey, at the very least, they get some points out of it.
That's very important for them and their confidence coming into here to Hilmer Lodge and really kind of jabbing at the Mount Sac offense and defense as well. So we'll see if this continues. If Allo can get some consecutive passes here for the Mounties, kind of string some things together here, we'll see if that opens up the run game as well.
I want to talk a little about the head coach of the Chaffey Panthers. He's only in his 2nd season. His name is Rob Hattaway. He's a graduate of APU, Azusa Pacific University, and through his first 14 games here with Chaffey College, Brian, an 11-3 record. So this is a up-and-coming program here, and Hattaway, even though he's in a very tough conference now, he has them headed in the right direction.
Well, he has them headed in a great direction, as we can see right here up against Mount Sac in their first conference game.
End-over-end kick. It'll be Vaughn's keeping from his own 11, and he gets all the way to the 36-yard line. A fantastic return that time by Aaron Vaughn. So the Mountie offense, after last time only having to go 5 yards to score a touchdown, courtesy of Omaris Tolbert, his 4th rushing score of the season. They'll start this drive at their own 36, and I'd expect Justin Allo and the offense to maybe air it out a little bit more on this drive.
Well, they have so many options, like I said in the pregame, that they can air it out. I counted 11 different receivers for Allo last week in Ventura. But they did also have a nice running back committee also with 5 of their players involved in the rushing game here for the Mounties.
1st and 10, Mount Sac. Snap is back. Allo going to keep. Gets across the 35 and gets down to the 40 for a pickup of 5 on first down. Justin Allo, a couple of weeks ago against Fullerton, had a couple of rushing touchdowns, so he's certainly a dual-threat guy. He certainly has dual-threat capabilities. And you saw it right there.
He did play wideout at Hawaii, correct? So you know he's comfortable running the ball. Last week, 36 yards against Ventura.
On the 2nd and 5, Steven Short, the tight end, in motion from the near side to the far side. Allo drops back to pass, has time, throws over the middle, and the pass is caught. That's Ingram. And brings it down about a yard short of the first down marker. It's going to be 3rd and 1 here for the Mounties. How about Ingram the last couple of weeks getting involved in the passing game?
Yeah, he was on the sheet as well last week against Ventura. Only 2 receptions, but he was, in fact, involved. He had 12 yards on those 2 receptions out in Ventura last week.
3rd down and 1 for Mount SAC. Allo will keep, and Allo dives forward, and he picks up a first down for Mount SAC to the 47. Was initially wrapped up there in the backfield, but that second effort by the quarterback, Justin Allo, picks up a first down from Mount San Antonio College.
Well, a very, very important first down for the offense, as they haven't seen any constant fluidity in any of their drives yet so far. So a big play by Allo. We'll see what happens on this next set of downs here for the Mounties.
1st and 10 for the Mounties, ball at their own 47. Last 30 seconds to play here in the first half. The Mounties lead 7-3. The pass here is complete. That looks like Gilchrist, and Gilchrist breaks a tackle, and there he goes down the far sideline. Gilchrist is all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mounties! The former Florida Atlantic wide receiver, Chris Gilchrist, goes 53 yards to the house, and all of that was yak. Yards after the catch from Gilchrist, broke a tackle, and he was gone. And with 16 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter, the Mounties add on to that lead.
Well, Kendall Jambliss, the defensive back for Chaffey College, 5'9", 185, actually had him wrapped up around the ankles, and he slipped that tackle and jumped right out to the sideline and bounced away.
You can't ankle tackle a 6'6", 240-pound guy like Gilchrist. The Mounties fumble the snap on the PAT, and Villarreal going to have to pick it up and go down in the backfield. So the point after try, no good. The Mounties still a 13-3 lead here, but who knows if that's going to come back to bite Mount SAC later in the game. A very uncharacteristic type of play from the Mountie point after try game.
So Allo now, after that touchdown pass, 5 of 9 and 82 yards after that touchdown completion. And a little bit of mix-up here on the offensive end for Mount SAC as they are running on the ground as well, and Allo now getting a little warmed up behind that offensive line for the Mounties.
So with 16 seconds left to go in this opening quarter, the Mounties strike again, 53 yards to the house. Justin Allo to Chris Gilchrist, a couple of guys that started their collegiate careers out at the Division I level, coming back to Mount SAC to try to put it all together before another attempt at that most likely next year for both guys. Villarreal to kick off here. It's another high end-over-end kick. Once again, it'll be taken by Alec Dan, who gets to the 30-yard line, and that'll be where the Panthers will start their 4th offensive drive of the evening. Just 3 points to show for it so far, but I've been very impressed at the way the Panthers have moved the ball against this prolific, tenacious Mount SAC defense.
Well, it's all courtesy of Birdsong on the offensive unit for the Chaffey Panthers here. As he's been getting the majority of the touches all season long and also in this game. So look for that to continue here against the Mounties defense.
11 seconds left to go, opening quarter, 13-3 Mounties. Chaffey starts at their own 31. 3 receivers set to the Panthers. Snap is back, handoff. It's Birdsong across the 30 to the 31. We'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that will be the final play of the first quarter here from Hilmer Lodge Stadium in Walnut, California. It's the Mounties 13, the Panthers of Chaffey College 3. But the game so far in this first quarter, Brian, a lot closer than the score indicates.
Yeah, a 10-point lead is not that comfortable for the Mounties, but it is absolutely a lead here. And